welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle and just me today. I've got a couple exclusives to share with you guys today from a small shop called Under the Sea Collectibles. They are one of the approved small shops by Loungefly and everything, and they tend to have new exclusives come out fairly frequently. So I'm gonna go ahead and share two of their latest ones with you guys. Before we start, I have a fun dress I'd like to share with you all today. This is a new small shop that I discovered a little while back. I think I might have shared one of her dresses before, but she's called My Stella. I'll link the info below for you guys. But if you know of a Disney artist known as Thomas Kincaid, he does this beautiful artwork of Disney movies. So this dress is actually a compilation of a lot of his artwork. So funny, if you know me, you know that Aurora is not really like one of my top favorite princesses. I ended up with her right on the top part of the dress here. I would have preferred Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast or something, but I do get Aladdin right there. Got Rapunzel in the corner. Let's see, what's this? Alice in Wonderland, you've got Lion King. There's more all on the bottom, but super pretty. So I think the way her shop works is that they'll release different patterns every month and stuff, and so if there's anything that you like, you can place an order through her. I think they offer everything from, and I think it's pretty set too, like there's certain offerings of different patterns and different style of clothing, so it's worth just checking her out, and that way you guys can get a better idea of what I mean. It's a little hard to explain. I think she's mainly does it on Facebook, but she also has an Instagram page where you can see some of her stuff too. But Facebook, I think, is the better place to join. So like I said, I'll find the link and put it down in the description box for you all. Like I said, they do different styles from like adult dresses all the way to like kids clothes, and I think like shirts and stuff like that too. So shout out to her, because I've got a couple dresses from her and they're super cute and very comfy. The pattern, I think they're kind of like, they're not like my skater dresses. The material's a little bit different. It feels like a little bit more cottony, but it still has some stretch to it. But anyways, back to the mini backpacks today. Like I said, they're from Under the Sea Collectibles. One I'm actually gonna unbox because this is like their latest one. First wave sold out like immediately, and then because they were expecting it but weren't positive of how well it would sell, they had a second wave as a backup ready to go in case it did sell out quickly, and so they released a second wave. I'm not positive if the second wave is sold out. Again, I will check and put it in the description box down below for you guys if it is still available. If not though, definitely just keep an eye on their shop. Like I said, they release new exclusives all the time and they're awesome. And then I'll show you guys a previous one too that I don't think I've done a review on, so I'm going to show you guys that one. What was I going to say? I was going to mention something about this. If you shop with them, I do have a discount code with them as well, winning the normal username NGUYENING. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Oh, she's so pretty! Look at those sparkles! Alright. Just making sure. Again, if you've watched my past videos, you know my feelings on sequins. I think they're insanely pretty, but I have issues with how much they scrape me when I wear them, so I tend to shy away from them a little bit more, even though I love my sparkles. But like the full sequin bags, I do tend to shy away from them, mainly because I've worn a couple and I've tried it out and I'm just clumsy, and so I scrape up the back of my arm really bad. I think I wore the it was the Americana one, the one that's like dark blue sequins with the red, white, and blue stripes and stars and stuff on it. I wore it for 4th of July a couple years ago, and oh my gosh, by the end of it, like I had scrapes running up and down the back of my arms, and I think it's just like when I would take it off and swing it around, to reach into a pocket or something. I am a klutz and I have thin skin, so I get hurt really easily. So I tend to shy away from them because I like my bags and I like to use them, so I don't want to have a bunch of bags that I can't use. I'll still grab some if they like really speak to me. Like I have the black holographic sequin, but it's because I love holographic stuff and I love black, so couldn't pass it up. But they're starting to do a lot more bags where it's like partial sequins, and I can do those a little bit easier, where it's like the sequin is like just on the front pocket or like on a different part of the bag, and not specifically on the side is where I have the most issues with it. So some people don't like that. Again, it's all personal preference. Some people hate the fact that it's only partial sequins. They're like, just put it all over the bag. But that's the cool thing about Loungefly. A little bit of something for everyone. There's some people like me that don't want all sequins, and others love it. So they've been releasing so many lately anyways that it's almost impossible to collect everything unless you've got a lot of money. So I can barely keep up with the ones I do want. Like there's still bags from like, you know, several releases back that I haven't been able to get just because I can't keep up. Like I kind of ended up missing out on Chucky from Halloween. I was a little on the, you know, I was on the fence about it, but now I'm like, okay, I do really want it, and now I can't find it anywhere. So, you know, it's just people reselling for crazy prices. So if anyone has a lead on one that's like retail or less is even better, let me know. I'd love to grab the Chucky backpack from you. It's the one where it's the good guys overalls. So anyways, so let's show you guys a close-up of this real quick. I don't have the girls with me because they're with daddy visiting my in-laws. But, alright, oh my gosh, she's pretty. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the detail up close here. You've got the Ariel emblem at the top here. And then you've got this nice lavender color all over the bag. And then you do have this kind of iridescent, maybe is the word for the sequin. So it's like just a two-tone color shift between purple and green, which is lovely. Obviously kind of a mix between the color of her shells and then her tail. You've got the plaque on the front there with the matching lavender color, and then you do have a seashell zipper pull. You do get 2 side pockets. And then you have this on the back. It says, have you ever seen anything so wonderful? And that's all debossed on there. Super pretty. And then let's see. And then just show you guys the lining. It's that same Ariel on the emblem on the front, as well as the shell zipper pull. Let's check our back pocket. It does have a back zipper on it. I am loving that all these newer bags have additional pockets and stuff, all your little knickknacks. So I'm glad that Loungefly has been listening to us complain about more pockets in their bags. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So it's definitely reminiscent of the Ariel, like I think it's like the Paris? No, I can't remember what it is exactly, but it's like an anniversary Ariel bag, I think, and that bag was like all over purple sequin. That one was, it went on sale for a while because when it first came out, because there wasn't enough people collecting, so it went on sale because there was enough buyers. But once people found out about it, that bag started going for like at least the mid-hundreds, and so I think they saw how well it was selling, so they did this bag in a very similar, like the iridescent sequin, instead of all over the bag that is just on the front pocket. But like I said, I think it's nice for the collectors that while they still love the purple, you know, but if you don't want like all over sequin, I think this is a pretty nice compromise here. But yeah, super pretty. Like I said, I'm not positive if there is a second wave still available, but I will check for you guys and put in the description box below. If it's not available, and they still have a wait list, definitely add yourself to it, because a lot of the small shops now are doing the thing where even if like a bag, especially an exclusive, if it sells out, they'll put an additional wait list option there for you to try to check in, and if they have enough people interested in the bag where it's where they're able to order another round, they will. So unless the bag is like an exclusive limited edition with like a certain number, there's always going to be the chance that they could possibly re-release. So I would say, like I said, if you miss it and they have a waitlist option, make sure to add yourself to it because they need to know the numbers of people that's interested, you know. And like I said, I'm not really sure what the order amount is. I think it's increased recently, but that's why they need to know, like, if enough people are interested in buying it, it'll make it worth it for them to go ahead and order that second wave, because they can't just also, you know, they can't just keep ordering because they can't sit on inventory either, because it's a small business. What are you going to do with, you know, extra inventory sitting around if it can't sell? So yeah, definitely check them out if you're interested in this Ariel. Very pretty in real life, in the colors, they look very nice. And then this other bag I have is another exclusive from their shop as well. This was released a little while back. I want to say maybe a month or two at least. This one I'm almost positive is still available. So if you're an old 90s baby, I was born in 89, but you know, grew up in the 90s. If you remember the VHSs and stuff, this is their VHS version of the princess movies. I think it's not like the VHS covers, but more like promotional posters, but they call it the VHS just to make it easier, I think, because people instantly recognize what they're talking about. But this is one of their previous exclusives, but like I said, I think it's still available. But a lot of nostalgia in this one, and so I'm super excited that I was able to get one of these ones. So a couple of things about this bag. Obviously, if you've got a lot of movies on there, they did make it so that the front pocket right here, it's a fixed set placement. So no matter what, at least all the movies are on the front pocket for you, so nothing gets cut off. So chances are the one you want is going to be, you know, the one you want is going to be on the front. The rest of the bag is more random, and so that's going to be a little hit and miss on what's on the top part of it. And like I said, if your favorite movie's on the front pocket, then it's not as bad. You know how, like, you know, sometimes we get a bag and we don't any of our favorite characters on the front. But in case of this one, I did get Cinderella, Mulan, and then a lot of my other favorites right on the front there. I've got Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin and Pocahontas there. You also have Aurora and Snow White. And then, like I said, the front pocket is fixed for everybody. So I've got The Little Mermaid as well. That's the one I think that I don't have on the top part. But the print does go all the way around the bag, on the side, the back. Inside, you get just different symbols for the different characters. You've got, like, you know, you've got Mushu, you've got her comb, you've got Pocahontas's compass, some leaves, Snow White's bow and apple. Let's see. I didn't realize that each row is a different character. So let me see. Let me pull out the stuffing so that I can. So next, you've got the roses and a crown. I assume that's Beauty and the Beast. You've got the pumpkin carriage and shoe, which is of course Cinderella. You've got a zippered pocket there. Fantastic. Flounder and shells for Ariel. Genie and lamp for Princess Jasmine. And then you've got Mulan repeating there. So how cute! Oh, I love that. I hadn't seen the inside yet. Oh, that's pretty. I almost wish like that was somewhere on the outside. Let me know. Are you one of those people that also likes kind of like just not necessarily just the main characters and stuff, but you also like just subtle like symbols of them and the sidekicks, stuff like that? Like you said, I do I've told you before, I do prefer the cosplay bags, but a good all over print gets me too. Because I'm like, you know, if I'm gonna be wearing the nerdy stuff, might as well know what it is. So yeah, those are just the two bags for today. This was longer than I expected it to, but you guys know how I go. I share information and stuff at the beginning of the video. But yeah, that's it for today, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Under the Sea Collectibles, like I said, they're awesome, and don't forget to use my discount code when you shop just to save some money. But yeah, don't forget, do all the usual stuff, like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias and stuff. I mentioned in my last video that we're trying to do lives a little bit more because they're a lot of fun. And like I said, it gives us a chance to talk to you guys one-on-one. We've had some fun conversations, you know, late at night and everything too. So make sure you join us on that. I think on YouTube, I'm gonna have to try to like schedule a time to do it so that more of you can join us. It's a little hard to do that right now with the baby not really like being on a schedule, so it's hard for me to get away at a very specific time. But TikTok and Instagram, we pop on at random times. Sometimes we do it, you know, in the early mid-afternoon to evening, and then I've done one like super late at night. So if you're still awake and you happen to see us pop on, make sure you come say hi. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.